This video is brought to you by acfradio.com. This is Big Andy speaking. Thank you everybody for watching this video, and today we are going to talk about the one and only company Square Enix. Okay, I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Square Enix has been coming out with they've been making some really funny business decisions, really funny business decisions, and everybody's wondering how come they have not released Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, the most anticipated game out of all of them. Okay, I mean, Square Enix has, they got what? They have Tomb Raider now. They have some other game. And Kingdom Hearts 3 is still the most anticipated game, and they have not been working on it. They've been working on some other stuff, and they've been doing fillers, much like Naruto. But they haven't released the grand finale. Okay, I mean, come on. They've made side stories such as Chain of Memories, 358 Days. For the Nintendo DS, and then the PSP Birth by Sleep. Don't get me wrong, this game was awesome. It was fantastic. However, it's like it's just another filler. The fans know it's a filler. There's no point in hiding it, because it's like, why do you continue making these games? And then there was Kingdom Hearts Coded and Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Okay, but you can't work on Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'll tell you why they have not released the game yet. Here's the reason why. It all comes down to the man himself, Tetsuya Nomura. Okay, the character designer and director of Final Fantasy VII. That's his baby. But Kingdom Hearts is also, I'm gonna call it his daughter. Kingdom Hearts is like his daughter. Is his biggest franchise yet. It's right next to Final Fantasy VII. And here's the reason why Tetsuya Nomura has not been working on Kingdom Hearts 3. It's because Square Enix has been busy with other games such as Final Fantasy Versus 13, or should I say Final Fantasy 15. Yes, they've changed the name of Final Fantasy Versus 13 to Final Fantasy 15. Okay, it's ridiculous. I mean, why would you change the name of a game that you've been working on for 5 years, and then make trailers of it? Sorry guys, excuse me. And then make trailers of it, and then still not release the game. And it's supposed to be for the PlayStation 3, or I'm guessing they're gonna release it for the PlayStation 4 now. But yeah, they've changed the game. They changed the name of the game to Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, it's really silly. And apparently Tetsuya Nomura is also working on The World Ends With You, a sequel of The World Ends With You. I don't know when it's going to be released, but everybody knows that there's going to be a sequel. They've been doing auditions for voice actors in Tokyo. Everybody knows this is unavoidable. And apparently Square Enix is also going to move a lot of their old games. They're going to remaster them for the PlayStation 3 and for the PlayStation 4. So they're also going to spend a lot of time on that, which is another reason why Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be delayed. So everybody, gamers out there, get a second job, stack your money up, because Sony and Microsoft are coming after your money. They're coming after your wallet, and if you want to remain a happy gamer, you're gonna need a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4. And if you're an Xbox player, which most people are turning to Xbox, you're gonna be playing on the. You're also gonna need to buy a Xbox 720, which is gonna be $300, they say. So this is nearly $1,000 spent on consoles, and then $60, $70 on games as well. I think the prices of games are also going to increase, and Square Enix is moving to these new consoles too. So. Yeah, and I think everybody already knows, if you're watching this video, that Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X Part 2, they're getting a remastered version, an HD version. Oh my goodness, sorry about that guys. They're going to get a remastered version, and for the PlayStation Vita and for the PlayStation 3. Okay, so Square Enix is Tetsuya Nomura has also been working on this, which is also delaying the release of Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, and don't get me wrong, I love this game, but it's like, come on, you should know, you should understand the market, Square Enix. Your business decisions don't make sense. And also, they said that there will be a release for Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 3, and they've never released it, even though, oh, you've made a teaser for it and you still haven't released it. And here's the funny thing. They've actually announced it long ago. I think in 2007 it was announced, and I don't think they're even working on a game for Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 3 or the PlayStation 4. Most likely it's going to go for the PlayStation 4, or it might come out for both consoles. Who knows? But they're not working on it. Okay, so, and also Square Enix, they also said they're going to make a remastered version of Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 10. No, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9. You know, they have other large libraries of Final Fantasy RPG games. But we're not getting 8, we're not getting 9, we're not even gonna get 7. Hell no, not even close. We're getting 10. And although I am happy with 10, you know, you promise Final Fantasy 7 first, and then you go ahead and make 10. The reason why they're working on Final Fantasy 10 first is because it's the PlayStation 2 games graphics are closer to PlayStation 3 graphics, so it's easier for them to make and re-released and remastered. Okay, it's less work for them, and it's fast money. Okay, and then of course games like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. These worlds are huge. Excuse me, sorry about that. These worlds are enormous, but they still won't release them. You know, these games are gonna take a lot of time to remaster. But Square Enix said that yes, they are going to be releasing them. They are going to make them, but everybody has to be patient. RPG gamers, you have to be patient. You know, Square Enix, they're under control. Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kingdom Hearts 1.5? Kingdom Hearts HD Remix 1.5. What is this? The Lion King 1.5 now? You're re-releasing all these games for the new console, for the PlayStation 3. You know, making them look prettier. You know, but you have to understand your audience is getting older, and the new audience they're moving on to other things, and you know it's not like they're gonna go and it's not like you're gonna go backwards. Okay, so yeah, you also have to be aware that the old fans of Kingdom Hearts they're getting older and they're moving on to other things as well. You know, that's just how it is, I guess. And Dream Drop Distance absolutely made no sense. What was the point of this game? What, preparation for the Keyblade Wars? Sora is already a master. Okay, Sora, whatever happened to his wisdom form, his valor form, his master form, ultimate Sora with 2 Keyblades floating around him, and the stupid alpha that they gave him in Dream Drop Distance. They took away his really cool outfit from Kingdom Hearts 2 and just changed the color of his clothes red. That's funny. See, Square Enix has been releasing every other game except the ones that the fans ask for. Okay, you're not listening to your fans, Square Enix. We all know what happens when the fans don't get what they want. They start hacking and downloading. Go on YouTube right now and you will find a hacked version of some Square Enix game that has not been released in the West. Oh yeah, didn't you know that? Square Enix has a large library of games that they won't release to the Western countries because it won't make them money. Are you freaking serious? Okay, you guys are the #1 for RPG games, and now you bought 2 other companies, and you think that the games that you release in America won't make you money? They've been making you money from the very beginning. In fact, they've been making you millions and making you guys rich. That makes absolutely no sense. So, it's only a matter of time before you're too old to play Kingdom Hearts 3, okay? So, they won't work on Kingdom Hearts 3, but they'll re-release and make new games for games such as Final Fantasy 13 and a new game coming out, Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13, it did okay. It did okay, and it did not do as well as the other Final Fantasy 10. I mean, every other Final Fantasy game got a 10 out of 10, but Final Fantasy 13 got an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, I mean the battle system was terrible. In the story, the story made absolutely no sense. Oh yeah, and they won't release Final Fantasy Agito either for North America. You know, fans have been anticipating this game. There's trailers all over the internet, but you won't release it to North America. You're not listening to the fans, Square Enix. We're leaving you. Oh, and by the way, I'm cosplaying as number 8. By the time they release Kingdom Hearts 3 and all these other games, you'll be too old. And although people say you're never too old to do this, you're never too old to do that, your interest will change as you get old. And if Square Enix will listen to their fans, they will know this as well. Anyways, enough rant about Square Enix. Check out acfradio.com. Thank you for watching this video. Click the link below this video, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you later, guys.